Woods Photography. I'm behind the camera instead of in front of the camera. We're at Camp Glisten at Cane Creek Falls in Dahlonega, Georgia. And it's a really neat place. It's on private property, so you can only come in when there's not a church retreat or something going on. So you have to call and let them know you're coming and get permission and everything before you can come up here. But a short little, quarter of a mile, half a mile walk in, whatever it is, not very bad. But it's really neat. So today I'm going to do a few images just to demonstrate sort of without a circular polarizer or a neutral density filter, then with a neutral density filter only, then with the circular polarizer and a neutral density filter built in, to give you an idea of the differences that they make. It's a nice overcast day, sun's peeking through a little bit, but this is the image without anything on it. I can only get a 30th of a second at f11 at 100 ISO. So I want to slow it down because I like that moody effect of the water. So in a minute I'm going to put on the filters and we'll do some shots with that. So this is the scene with just an ND4, no circular polarizer or anything else on it. You can see I'm still getting some glare right in here, but I was able to slow it down to 1/8 of a second. So I got ahead of myself for just a moment. I want to first show you what a circular polarizer is going to do in this situation as well. This is without any polarization. It's a lot of glare in these rocks, and you'll see as I turn this circular polarizer, there's even worse. Let's see as we turn it in, and you can see how it really slows down the exposure a little bit as well. There's about a stop difference with this polarizer, but you can also see now that the rock has lost a lot of glare, and that's the effect I'm looking for. But as you see in the still image, it's still a lot of movement in the water, and I want to smooth that out. So now I'm going to stick on the dark circular polarizer. So now you can see I went all the way from like an 1/8 of a second, 15th of a second, all the way down to a 1/4 of a second with this dark CPL. It's a 5-stop CPL. Seems like it's a little bit more than that, or a little bit less than that, but that's what this effect will do. You can start to see I'm starting to get the effect. So interestingly enough, I'm going to have to not be able to video the changes that you'll see through the camera. The camera's only letting me go down to a 1/4 of a second in video mode. So I will put the information on the video when I edit it and everything else, so you can see the actual shutter speeds, f-stops, all that good stuff, and what filter I was using. So, all right, end of the video for now, and I'll pick it back up in a minute. So thank you once again for joining me today. Hopefully you got a little bit of an idea of why I use a dark polarizer. Hopefully you got some good ideas from no filter whatsoever to a neutral density filter to a polarizer, a dark polarizer, and then a dark polarizer even with a 10-stop filter on it as well. So I ask, if you do like the video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you don't subscribe to my videos, please go ahead and do that. You can also ring the bell down there in the corner and get notifications every time I post a video. So thank you again from Cane Creek Falls and Camp Glisten near Dahlonega, Georgia. Thank you until next time.